we are under the risk of severe weather later today.
That's right. Yeah, talk about some thunderstorms, Jess. Severe weather a concern coming up later on as we move along through the rest of our Tuesday afternoon. This is probably one of the higher level risks we've had so far this season to this point. As we look at some warm sunshine right now, that's our Lewiston Auto camera from the heart of Rochester. Earlier this morning, we had quite a round of sun, and then all of a sudden we had a little band of showers come through, a weakening band of rain. You see it there coming through right around 11 o'clock this morning. Brief shower and then right back to full sunshine. Blue sky right now. Temperatures warming up quickly. 75 right now. We've officially not yet reached 80 this season, this entire year, and getting close to record territory in that regard, but enough sunshine today. We could get there, but we are also looking at building thunderstorms to our south that will roll in for the mid-afternoon and late afternoon. So depending on how quickly those clouds and showers arrive, our chances would certainly be helped or hurt or hindered by those oncoming showers or the delay of those showers. 75 right now. Dew point 67, one of the highest dew point levels we've seen so far this season. Of course, when you start talking about dew points, mugginess, warm, buoyant air, that's air that holds a lot of moisture that it becomes unstable, and you bring in a storm system and triggering mechanism, then you start talking thunderstorms, and that's what we have a powder keg concern today with the atmosphere, potentially erupting into storms later on. Temperatures 70s across the board right now. Rushford 79, it's 75 in Osage, Rochester 75, and Red Wing 77. Outlook for today: showers, thunderstorms, severe weather a concern mid to late afternoon, certainly for the evening hours until just after sunset. Tomorrow and Thursday still rain around, but not the right dynamics for this, and not quite as much instability. So rain will be in the forecast, but not severe weather. And by the time we get to the weekend, it's cool, dry weather. They're actually cooler than average, but right now, certainly warmer than average for today. Memorial Day featured almost an inch of rain. 2 solid rounds of rainfall officially at the airport, yielding 98/100ths of an inch of rain. Here at the studio, 3/4 of an inch of rainfall between those 2 rounds of storms, one early, another one around 10 o'clock last evening. Made a total now for overall officially 4.67 inches. That's almost 2 inches surplus. So now, just a few weeks ago, we were talking a deficit. Now we have a sizable surplus, about 1.5 inches overall, above average for 2020 overall. Had a brief shower earlier today. More on the way, perhaps as much as another inch as this system moves in from the southwest, providing us with those ongoing thunderstorm chances. Here's the latest from the Storm Prediction Center. The entire area centered in the middle of the slight risk. This is the second level, the second category in the 5-tiered system for severe weather outlook. We're talking about now the addition of tornado threat on top of what we've seen the last couple of days. We've been talking about large hail, damaging wind concern, of course, heavy rainfall. We had a couple of rounds of that across the area yesterday, and we may see more of that as well. So ponding in roads and things like that, a concern to go with that. But lightning, tornadoes, hail, wind, all concerns moving along through the late afternoon and evening. Right now, high-res futurecast, dry until about 3:30, 4 o'clock. We start seeing the first of those storms. Strongest activity 5, 6, 7 o'clock until just after sunset. 8:30, 9 o'clock, things then begin to slowly wind down. But looking at severe weather threat through the late afternoon and evening hours, temperatures topping out around 79 this afternoon with increasing cloud cover. Here's future track watching that storm system and its cold front. That'll be the focus of those thunderstorms for the afternoon. That system kind of stalls out, but the greater dynamics just ahead of it. So tomorrow, as it sticks around, hangs around, remains stalled in the area, we'll have a couple of showers at first, and then perhaps a dry stretch for several hours before redeveloping showers. Isolated thunderstorms impact the area. And even along that front, a secondary shot of energy comes in on Thursday, brings us another round of rain in the early and mid portion of the day before we then clear off and dry out. And we'll see drier air coming in, less humidity also. By the time we get to the end of the weekend, we get some comfortable weather, but dry weather for the weekend and early next week. And of course, looking at the muggy meter here, the dew point forecast going from sticky to very dry and comfortable heading into the weekend. Temperatures otherwise a little variety, 60s, 70s, and maybe still a shot or two at 80 in the coming days over the next week. Close to 80 today in Zumbrota, 82 in Austin, Preston 81, and right about 81 in Charles City. Northwood 81 with increasing clouds, then showers and thunderstorms. And again, after about 4 or 5 o'clock, severe weather is a concern. Of course, we will be here monitoring the situation all day long, and of course on the weather app. You can tune in for the latest on that as well. 64 tonight. Tomorrow, showers, maybe a rumble of thunder, but not a severe weather environment. Light south winds. 7-day forecast after a few brief showers. Thursday, a stretch of dry, comfortable, sun-filled weather over the weekend.
Thank you, Ted. We know your amazing team's going to be on top of anything that comes our way.
We'll be here.